Disclaimer: my intention is not to refute anything Jesus said, nor make any money from these videos, or edit, add, or take away from any scriptures. But rather my intention is to preach the gospel and share any genuine light I may have. Please judge righteously and keep what is good. And remember, please give God the glory, not men. His is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. More effectiveness for global preaching. Tip number 1. Point people to the real Jesus Christ of the Bible and history. No fake Jesuses, please. I suggest you point people to read the 4 Gospels, listen to and start to obey Jesus. Also, please warn people about the mark of the beast, which is something that goes to the right hand or forehead and will be the only method to buy or sell. Also, working together with other real Christians is very good and helpful and will empower your efforts for the kingdom further. 2. About 1,000 flyers is okay for 1-week trip, and for 1-day preaching trips 200 will suffice usually. I recommend to put out about 100 of quote-unquote tags, 50 English and 50 the other language ones to each city. You can also check if there's a third quite common language in the country due to a people group or something, and make some materials for them also. Make sure to use the quote-unquote tags, which are posters or stickers, and leave them behind and allow people to find them and be reached with the gospel. If there's a country you cannot reach physically, you can always connect there indirectly via data lines like YouTube. For example, if there's a ban in a country for evangelism and you want to reach out to those people, just check out where do they travel and reach them over there. 4. Use Trivago, Momondo and Rome to Rio. I'll link these resources in the description. 5. Mind the time zones and make sure there's enough time to get to the travel options, accommodation and do the job. 6. Jesus said, do not give your treasures to dogs and pigs. Time is your most valuable resource. Do not waste it. If a person is up for just causing trouble or whatever, you are wise to forgive and withdraw from them. Allow time for personal needs, studying and fellowship. An example of the day's routine could be wake at 7:30, do training, have breakfast and study. Then head out to the fields to preach and eat lunch at about 1. Then continue till the evening to about 5 or 6 and have dinner at about 6. You can also do like half and half days with physical preaching and data preaching. For example, till 4 p.m. physical and from there to 8 or 9 p.m. data with dinner in between. Then end at 9 or 10 p.m. wash up and go to sleep. This schedule is optimized more for solo work though. In a community setting, it may differ a little. Keep enough breaks so you won't burn out also. You could also have some study resources with you to study more during transit and breaks. 7. Mind that not all people use the internet. Believe it or not. Thus, the possible links in your materials possibly won't reach them at all. This is why I recommend to put a direct gospel message with links and maybe a QR code to the materials to reach the people for sure. 8. Don't become stuck in your starting country or especially in your starting city. This is a mistake I've made and it cost me so dreadfully much time and resources that could have been used for the kingdom instead. Go into all the world and preach instead, however you are able. 9. Handling new people. If people accept the gospel, that's very good, but if they deny other real followers of Jesus like the Jesus Christians, that's very, very bad. And I would be very suspicious if they have accepted the gospel at all. I have had one guy seemingly accept the gospel and started to forsake all even. Wow. But he denied the other real followers. He ran from fellowship. Sometime later I discovered that his faith was in something totally different than the historical real Jesus after all. I hope that he will repent one day. 10. Precautions. If there's a negative attitude towards Christians, or if the city is just generally dangerous, then I classify it and call it something like a quote-unquote hot zone. In this scenario, it's possible to just leave quote-unquote tags to the place and be done with it, and then reach to it via data lines more. Please share this message about the teachings of Jesus with as many people as possible. You can also like the video and create a public playlist to share further, and please do. My email address is found on the screen. If you feel inclined to link up and follow Jesus together in love, truth and unity, then please do contact me. Thank you.